Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Gary. This is first video on my channel. Today we will talk about top 10 best 9mm handgun you must have of 2022. 9mm pistols are the most popular handguns available for good reason. They have a relatively high capacity, 9mm ammunition is inexpensive and plentiful, they have less recoil than most other calibers, and they can be very effective for self-defense. However, because of their popularity, their design can be everywhere. They dominate the handgun market. So, to help you with your decision, we've put together a buying guide on the best 9mm pistols for each use case, a rundown on the best 9mm pistol of each brand, and a quick guide to the best type of 9mm ammo to use for each situation. Walther PDP. The Walther PDP is a series of pistols designed for high performance in both police and civilian self-defense service. It features a polymer frame and striker-fire design. The PDP was first released in 2021 and has been met with positive reviews from both the public and law enforcement communities. Designed with input from a cohort of the best and brightest professional shooters across civilian, police, and military spheres, the PDP is Walther's answer to the call for a duty-grade pistol that can handle any situation. This red dot-ready handgun can mount most popular MRDS right out of the box, and sights are 3-dot combat style, with drift-adjustable rear sights allowing for windage correction. The most impressive feature of the PDP pistol series is its trigger system. Extraordinarily refined, light, and tactile, the trigger is already garnering attention for its short, crisp, and consistent pull with a very short reset. The result is an extremely fast, deliberate, and accurate shooting experience. It offers a unique combination of features that make it an ideal option for those looking for a high-performance handgun, and represents the new flagship of Walther's line, and is indeed one of the most highly refined pistols on the market. Glock 19 Gen 5. Even if you don't know a lot about guns, you've almost certainly heard about Glock. Glock is of the most relied upon manufacturers among police forces throughout the world. In fact, Glock currently provides guns to 65% of law enforcement agencies in the United States, and the Secret Service even switched to Glock just last year. Started in the 1980s, Glock is an Austrian pistol manufacturer and has had huge success with its polymer-framed, striker-fired pistol. The Glock G19 may very well be your best choice when it comes to choosing a Glock firearm. While it may not be perfect for all uses, this pistol is compact enough that you can use it for concealed carry, but it's still big enough to comfortably fit in your hands. The Gen 5 G19 no longer includes the frustrating finger grooves that came with earlier models, and the grip texture has also been improved. If you do go with the G19, it's worth noting that ammo brands like Federal American Eagle 9mm tend to run the best with this particular pistol. The Glock 43X is one of Glock's hybrid handguns. It's a reminder of the G48, but put together in a smaller package like the Glock. The 43X effectively increases the capacity of the G43 from 6 rounds to a 10+1 configuration without sacrificing too much in terms of concealability and carry comfort. This is done by creating a slight taller and wider frame in order to increase the grip size. However, this maneuver brings with it its own complications. Magazines and holsters aren't interchangeable and need to be specific to the firearm. It's also nice to see Glock listen to their shooter base on this firearm as well. Front cocking serrations were added to the slide to enable a better grip. While the Glock 43X is a great gun, it doesn't feel as comfortable as the Sig or the Walther. However, if you're a big fan of Glocks in general and have trained with a different one, then you might want to move this up the list. Sig P320. I believe that the SIG P320 Compact is not the best gun to ever exist, and nor is it the best 9mm to exist. However, it makes my editor's choice as the best pistol, because it's a jack-of-all-trades gun that can efficiently serve as a concealed carry gun, a capable home defense firearm, and a fun range gun. I personally love how the modular design allows it to jump between categories and gives you a higher degree of customization. The gun comes with a rail and metal SIG night sights, as well as an additional magazine. Therefore, Because this firearm is in all categories like CCW, home defense, range, and more, I give it the overall best 9mm gun you can check out. You won't be disappointed if this is your first or your only gun. Sig Sauer P226. First up on my top picks for 9mm home defense is the P226, which is a legendary firearm that served in various law enforcement and military circles for decades now. It's a big, all-metal, full-sized firearm that is easy to control and ergonomic. The P226 is equipped with a DA/SA trigger system that requires a deliberate trigger pull for the first shot and light and short follow-up shots. The P226's weight and reliability make it an outstanding home defense weapon that's very easy to shoot and handle. The controls are top-notch, and the modern variants incorporate a rail for a light and, of course, SIG night sights. SIG P-series pistols tend to be expensive, making them a hard sale in the face of other handguns. Beretta 92 FS. The Beretta 92 FS is an Italian-made 9mm pistol that's used by the American military. Starting in 1985, the 92 FS 9mm pistol was used by all branches of the U.S. military for decades, until it was recently replaced by the Sig Sauer P320. The Beretta 92 FS is incredibly reliable and has a reputation for accuracy and impressive tactical features. It's used by the U.S. military and many law enforcement agencies across the country. The double-slash single-action semi-auto pistol has a 15-round magazine capacity and features an open slide, short recoil, delayed locking block system, and 3-dot sight. The open slide design helps eliminate malfunctions and helps the gun to cycle smoothly. The 92 FS is chambered in 9mm and has a 4.9-inch barrel. It weighs 33.3 ounces and measures 8.5 inches long, 1.5 inches wide, and 5.4 inches tall. Thanks to its impeccable accuracy and reliability, the Beretta 92 FS is an excellent choice of home defense weapons. With the 92 FS, you can feel comfortable knowing your weapon isn't likely to malfunction in the event of a defense situation. H&K VP9. Coming in as my top pick for the range, I'd have to include the H&K VP9. H&K released their very first striker-fired pistol back in 1970, and it was a complete flop. So, maybe that's why it took them 40+ years to release one that's actually worth it, and that gun happened to be the H&K VP9. This gun comes in two primary models, the VP9 and VP9B, the latter of which has the American-style push-button magazine release. I find the VP9 to be amazingly reliable and accurate 9mm entry, and an overall joy to shoot. Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. After Glock, Smith & Wesson is probably the other most well-known pistol manufacturer in the world, and the company's M&P 2.0 is frequently recommended to first-time owners looking for a high-quality 9mm pistol. These guns are going to be among the most affordable and lightweight pistols you'll find on the market today. They also have a reputation for reliability, and many users will be pleased with the gun's texture and grip angle. When you purchase the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0, you'll be getting a modern polymer, American-made pistol at a price that's likely more affordable than most competitors. Another major benefit of this pistol is that it comes with steel sights, which isn't a standard for some of the other pistols on this list. CZ75 TS. The CZ75 TS Checkmate is one of the top-tier competition-grade handguns in the world. Built from the standard CZ75 frame, the Checkmate takes all the custom features competition shooters love and shove them all into one convenient package. The CZ75 TS features an outstanding trigger, incredible ergonomics, and more upgrades than you can shake a stick at. These upgrades include an optic, compensator, magazine well, and more. The CZ75 TS is an out-of-the-box option for competitors who don't mind paying a pretty penny for the gun. If you can ever just shoot one, I recommend it for the blissful experience. Springfield Hellcat. Coming in next on our list is the Hellcat. The first thing I noticed when I first held the Springfield Hellcat is the wraparound slide serrations. These provided a fantastic gripping alternative without the need for a red dot sight system. With red dots, though, it's great to see that Springfield included pre-drilled holes for a red dot upgrade, as I believe that red dots are the way of the future in handguns. Springfield gets points for including a full-sized accessory rail, allowing me to readily modify this pistol with standard add-ons. It has high accuracy, and I don't generally encounter any snags while firing it. My biggest issue with the Hellcat is the price. This gun appears to be a really good deal, however, it lacks the top-tier feel that I have come to expect from Sig.